A big group of supporters showing up at federal court to support Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U. He's facing RICO charges, and the Department of Justice also accusing him of murdering an aspiring rapper in 2021. Federal authorities allege the music exec LA street gang to run a, quote, mafia-like organization. Investigators say Henley is one of 18 members of the Rollin' 60s Crips charged in the federal complaint. He has his rap career. He's the father of an LA Chargers linebacker, and he's been admired as an anti-gang activist who also ran a nonprofit. But prosecutors say he used it as a front. Now accused of embezzling those donations to fund his life, including donations from celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond Green. Before surrendering to authorities yesterday, he posted to social media calling it a misunderstanding.
I'm disheartened by the fact that they're trying to say that I stole something from developing option, or I used developing option as a front.
The issue going on right now is Big U. I don't know if you the story of Big U.
Nah.
So right now, the hottest thing right now going on is Big U. He's a Crip leader, right?
Okay.
Oh man, he's triple. Oh no, he's triple MG. Triple. G you can think of.
He that.
That's who he is right now. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, 2 level. Matter of fact, the word is on Friday. That's the story slightly based on him. So he's been around. So Big U is Big U. Sure, but here's the thing, he's the same guy that there's been speculation on Nipsey Hussle, you know, when he died.
Him being responsible?
Yeah, but he's like the guy, like, because Nipsey used to be with him, like he pretty much kind of raised, you know, Nipsey, but feds just grabbed him. Apparently he murdered a kid, not a kid, but he murdered one of the rappers who he used to sign to him, and because the kid, you know, he did stuff on the record, I guess, you know, with disagreement. So he did Big U. Big U apparently drove to Nevada and killed this young man. So the speculation been crazy for a while, right? That they was talking about how, you know, this gonna be bringing them down, because word was on the street that the people, the federal agents, the police, they wanted him to come for pause on that, but they wanted him to because
Come on,
they wanted him to raise his DNA, because apparently they found DNA on the dude. Apparently this kid was shot in the head.
was shot in the head?
Shot in the head, dumped in the bottle. It looks like a movie or something. It's just like one of them gangster movies. So, but he's being charged with all type of other stuff, like a, you know, mafia-like type style. Like he killed extortion of rappers.
Something you Big U?
Eugene Henley. Yo, he's up here. Huh? Yeah. So he's so they got him. There's a lot going on with him. But
Oh, so he like Diddy status right now.
no, yeah. So he might be worse than this, because Diddy is like, they're saying the man stuff. All we saw with Diddy was he recaptured. We saw that, but everything else is like, oh,
Everybody saw that.
yeah, we back.
So
But with Big U, apparently, it might be evidence he left behind. So that's another story. But here's the thing: before we went in, he started talking about, now he was doing the blaming game. You know what I mean?
Big U?
Yeah, he's blaming everybody for talking about him online, and he's talking about White 100,
Like 100, he be doing enough about everybody.
Yeah, so but I was his man at one point. So he blaming Black 100. Other people usually grew up with him, got a name online, then they on YouTube, getting this money, whatever. But now that he's caught, he like, yo, it's them. I don't know about that. Yeah, he like, how to limit them.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you never know what nobody gonna do until they in the situation. So people can talk and say whatever they want to say. It is what it is, man. I don't know what to say.
Mind you, no, he's 60 years old. Like this is a grown man. He done time before, came home. And this is the great news about him.
What would that mean? He's 60 years old.
No. Listen what I'm saying. This bill made, like, he did a 360. So it appeared that he made a 360. He started, he got like, all type of, businesses. He's giving back to the community. He got, he's helping kids. Matter of fact, a lot of football players you might know, he trained them.
So what you saying?
Giving back to the community. When he came back from jail, he did well. So he's saying like, you're 21 years, look what I did. And then at the same time, he's like, he's blaming other people for, for his downfall. It seems like it.
You know what? A wise man once told me, you gotta take responsibility. You gotta take responsibility. Like, you know what I mean? You can't go and blame somebody for what happens in your life. You know what I mean? You make choices, you make decisions. If you make a decision to do something you ain't supposed to be doing, and it goes left, it ain't nobody else's fault but the person who did.
What? It's a meeting because it's been
allegedly. But just saying,
Exactly, but here's the issue. The issue is like,
that's just the way I look at that.
Yeah, because he's over here on one hand, he's giving back to the community. Everybody sees that. But now we finding out he might have been extorting some of your favorite rappers. Word is, Gilly the Kid. Yeah.
What happened with Gilly the Kid?
Robbery or something. But here's the thing. So now he's calling out Wack because Wack, talk about him like.
Look, Wack talk about everybody. Wack got an opinion. He say a lot of stuff on everything. And he say some interesting things though. I'm like,
well, Wack is supposed to be a street dude, so the code of the street. You don't talk, but so you blame him, and he pretty much saying blame it, right? So I'm like, man, you gotta take responsibility.
You have to take responsibility because in order for him to be able to talk about your stuff, he has to first know about your stuff. And if you allowed other people to know about your stuff, then that's where you went wrong to begin with.
So okay, boom, I'm glad you said that, right? So he's blaming him as in terms like, yo, you with the Fed. So basically he's saying he's working with the Fed. So, you know what I mean? So he's working with the, so he's trying to, I don't know, he insinuate like, oh, Big U, not Big U, but Wack 100 is working with the Fed.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, that's just human nature. To want to hear gossip, to want to hear the news,